got fitted Japan! Yeah, all the time I'm on business. I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase. Yeah, all I got's some whiskey. Open now the whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet stuck to the floor, and we're messing long ago. Yeah, I've been in before. I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands. I'm all about my business. Let me love you till the morning. Let me love you till the morning, yeah.
What's up, faders? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about two dudes, booze, Japan, and the news. However, for today's episode, that is not correct. Actually, there's no two dudes, there's no booze, but we do have the news, so don't fret. Tom is not here today. He's being a good father and taking care of his kid during the holiday season. God bless that guy. And there's no booze because I was expecting a guest and there's no guest. So it's early morning and I'm here with coffee. But hey, you know what? We haven't been having a lot of episodes recently, and that's all on me. That's all on me. I've been sick. I've been working super hard. I had Tokyo Art Tank, which is my art exhibition, which included yoga classes, a film festival, art classes, a band night, a DJ night. I mean, it was so full on that I was so preoccupied, and I apologize, faders, for the neglect. I apologize for the neglect. I just had too much on my plate, and yes, I'm sorry. So sorry for not getting you a podcast. But don't worry, don't fret. I'm here for you now. And faders, this is episode number 762. Yep, that's right. 762. 8675309. Oh, God. Taking me back to when I was a baby. So since there's no guest today, I decided to do a podcast by my lonesome, all by myself. And so I'm here with you drinking coffee, very strong coffee. And I hope you're drinking coffee that's early in the morning too. Actually, it's not that early now. It's like, 10:45 a.m. Early enough. But anyway, I'm here. And so, I want to say at first, happy holidays to everybody out there. It is December 18th. I know for some of you guys, you've started the holiday season. For others, you're still buying Christmas presents or other things or whatnot, getting ready for the big 2025. Me this year, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to take it easy. I'm super going to take it easy. I'm going to hang out with my wife. We're going to go to our parents' house. We're going to drink beer, watch TV, and eat. We'll probably drink a lot of beer, a lot of wine, and a lot of nihonshu. That's how her parents roll, and I roll like that too, so that's cool. And that's going to be in the great area of Niigata. Oh gosh, faders. If you come to Japan, and I hope you do, please come to Niigata. Niigata is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a beautiful sea, and it's got beautiful mountains, and it's just so peaceful. And there's so many amazing shrines and temples up there that nobody really goes to. They look almost mildly abandoned, almost like a ghost town, which makes them so cool. So cool. I know there's some of you guys out there that are, what are they called? Urban explorers. If you're an urban explorer, Niigata, oh my gosh, it's the place for you. There's so much to see, so much to explore, so much to enjoy, and the nature is great, and the people's great, and the food is absolutely fantastic. Another thing about Niigata that many people outside of Japan do not know is that Niigata is famous for nihonshu, aka sake. So if you like to get your sake on, go up to Niigata, and I'm sure you could probably find some kind of a sake brewery. Maybe you can't find it in English, but maybe you could go there with a translator or a friend who speaks Japanese or something and check it out, because there's nothing cooler than going to a brewery and checking it out and learning about how they make their nihonshu and stuff. It's super cool. It's super cool. It's always a good time. And the Niigata nihonshu, in my opinion, is some of the best. Not the best, but some of the best in the country. So definitely check it out if you have the opportunity. Anyway, that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be up in Niigata with my wife. We're going to be eating delicious food and watching TV. Hopefully we'll be watching some Gundam. My wife's brother loves Gundam, so I'm going to get my Gundam on, maybe watch some old classic Gundam movies, and enjoy the new year, the big 2025. Oh my God, can you believe it? We made it this far? Humanity, I'm impressed. A couple of times in my lifetime, I was just like, I don't know if we're going to make it. 1996 seems pretty rough. Oh boy, 2000, it's the end of the world. Oh my goodness. How many times am I going to face the end of the world? Oh my gosh. Well, 2025 is going to be great, and I hope that you guys are ready for 2025. And actually, you know what? I'm going to be honest. One thing that I'm really looking forward to at the beginning of 2025 is no more Christmas music. I don't know where you guys are, but where I'm at right now in downtown Tokyo, every time I get out of my apartment and I walk around the street, I'm hearing Christmas music. People are bumping that stuff in their cars, man. If you go to like a restaurant, a cafe, a store, a shopping center, if you go to a grocery store, wherever you go, even if you go to 7-Eleven, all you hear is, last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day I took it away. Oh my God, that and Jingle Bells. Oh, for me it's like Jingle Hell. Oh, I hear Christmas music all the time. And in Japan, in November, it's usually around November 10th to November 15th, they start playing Christmas music. So you get about a good month and a half of just Christmas music meltdown everywhere you go. And oh my gosh, I think that's increasing the stress levels for some people, myself included, you know. I go to a restaurant, I'm like, all I want to do is just have some sushi, sashimi, some shochu, and possibly a little nikujaga. That's all I want. That's all I want. And then all I hear is, last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day I took it. I hear it again, and I hear it again. And sometimes they play it over and over and over. It's as if they don't want you there, you know? Maybe that's the thing. If the people who work at the store, the restaurant, the cafe, whatever, if they don't want you there, they play the same song again and again and again and again and again. And it just drives you crazy after crazy after crazy. Oh my God. See, I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh my gosh. So Christmas music. I'm really looking forward to 2025 because no more Christmas music, at least for a good 11 and a half months. Okay. So yeah. Oh, by the way, faders, in my last episode, my last solo episode, I said that I was sick, and oh my God, I'll tell you what, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. My God, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I have been getting sick, and then after I recover, I'm cool for a little bit, and then I get sick again, and then I'm cool, and then I get sick again. I don't know what it is. I've had COVID 5 times. Maybe that's it. Maybe COVID destroyed my body where I just keep on getting sick. Oh my God. Right before Tokyo Art Tank, I was sick. I was sicker than a dog. I spent 2 days in bed. I was just in bed sweating and dry heaving and shaking. Oh my God. It was nasty. It was so nasty. I was coughing up a lung. It was horrible. And then I kind of recovered a little bit for Tokyo Art Tank. Thank God, just in time. And then after Tokyo Art Tank, guess what happened? I got sick again. And then I kind of recovered for a couple of days, and then I got sick again. And now I feel much better, but I'm expecting to get sick again. Maybe this is the new Johnny, where I'm like, it's like being hungover minus the booze. It's like being hungover minus the fun. That's what it is. I mean, you know, when you're hungover, you wake up the next morning, you're like, oh God, I feel terrible. Oh God, I'm never drinking again. Oh geez. Oh God, there's puke all over me. Oh my God, I'm on an island. Surrounded by an ocean. You know, it's horrible. But the thing is, you had a good night the night before. You're hanging out with your bros. You're downtown. You're going to great restaurants, bars, clubs, meeting people, hanging out. It's great. The hangover, you know, that's the price of the ticket, you know. And the thing is, when you just get sick, you're just sick. You're like, why is this happening to me? I did nothing. I just worked hard. I should have ate more vegetables maybe. I don't know what. I should maybe get some vitamins or supplements or something like that. So we get sick and stuff, and it sucks. And I've been sick and tired left and right since probably the end of November, to be honest. But I'm all good for this podcast. I'm like 80%, which is cool. So yes, hopefully in 2025 I don't get sick ever again, because being sick sucks. And so thank God I wasn't really that sick for Tokyo Art Tank. And I gotta say, let's talk about Tokyo Art Tank for a minute. If any of you guys, if any of the artists, dancers, performers, DJs, band members, anybody and everybody that came and supported Tokyo Art Tank is out there listening, I just want to sincerely say thank you so much for coming and supporting and just doing what you do and being fucking cool, because my God, Tokyo Art Tank was absolutely spectacular. That was an amazing extravaganza experience, and I think every single person that walked through those doors, and it didn't matter if it was like Monday afternoon or Sunday evening, every single person that walked through those doors had a wonderful experience. And my God, that was awesome. And in Tokyo Art Tank would be nothing without the artists and performers and DJs and the filmmakers and everybody, and the yoga instructors and all the other people that just came and supported and enjoyed the exhibition. That was awesome. That was super, super awesome. And if you're listening to Tokyo Art Tank, if you're listening to Got Faded Japan for the first time, Tokyo Art Tank is an exhibition that I do every 6 months. And basically, it's a week-long exhibition where I get anywhere from 25 to, in this case, 36 artists together. And they showcase their work at the extremely beautiful and fabulous Gallery Conceal, located down in Shibuya. And it is a marvelous, all-inclusive, artistic, I guess, experience. Yes, I'm losing words. And it's a week-long experience, and and on every single day we have an event. We have like cocktail parties, we have yoga and art classes, we have painting seminars, we have presentations, we have a film festival. We have one night where 5 bands perform. We've got another art night where I think there's like 6 DJs who performed. There's always something going on in every single day at Tokyo Art Tank. And I'll be honest, man, it's a lot of work, and it takes me 6 months to do it, but it's worth it. It's worth all the stress. It's worth all the hard work. It's worth everything it's worth all the baloney that people give me sometimes. Like, hey, man, I want a discount on that t-shirt. Give it to me. And you're like, no. And they're like, fuck you. Yeah, all that baloney that I had to deal with. Totally worth it. Absolutely totally worth it. And it was such a good event that the next one that we're going to have is going to be in spring this time. So it's not going to be 6 months away. It's going to be 4 months away. And it's going to be from, mark your calendars, it's going to be from April 7th to April 13th at Gallery Conceal. And this is going to be Tokyo Art Tank Volume 13, and it's going to be absolutely spectacular. The artists that we've booked so far are absolutely brilliant. And the artists that I'm working with, trying to get in, oh my God, they're incredible. The artists are just absolutely amazing. I mean, and I say this every time, and I'm going to say it again. I get in artists that have artwork that's better than mine. I'm like, hey, if you make work that's better than mine, hell yeah, you're in, because I want everybody to be impressive. I want everybody to be spectacular. I want everybody that comes into Tokyo Art Tank just to be enlightened and to enjoy the art, and for them to get inspired to become creative and do something interesting too with their lives, or just enjoy the day. I want to do something positive for the community, and that's what I'm doing. And so the next one is going to be on April 7th, okay? That's going to be Tokyo Art Tank Volume 13. Now, as a holiday present, what I'm going to do, not for this episode of Got Faded Japan, but for the following episode of Got Faded Japan, I am going to teach you guys something brilliant. I am going to be Johnny Sensei. Haha! I'm going to teach you guys how to organize an event in Japan. Now, I've been organizing music and art events in Japan since 2002. I started off doing DJ events. Then after that, drum and bass DJ events. Then after that, I did rock and roll, which I still do. And then now, currently, I'm doing art exhibitions. And I've learned a lot throughout the years. I've had so many experiences, most of them good, and I'm going to teach you guys how to organize an event. Now, there's no guidelines, there's no book, there's no rules, there's no nothing. I'm just going to teach you what I learned, okay? And you can take it or leave it. And so that's what I'm going to do for the next episode. I was planning on doing that for the next episode anyway. And so basically today was supposed to be an interview, and then next week was supposed to be, well, the Christmas holiday present for all of you guys. And that's what's going to be it. I'm going to give you guys knowledge that's going to hopefully help you create an awesome environment for your community. Okay? So yeah, that's it. All right. So let's see here. Is there anything else I should talk about? I think that was it. Tokyo Art Tank, me being sick and tired of being sick and tired, how much I hate Christmas music after the first couple of days of listening to Christmas music. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, great. So, faders, I aim to not disappoint. I do have some interesting and exciting and bizarro news for you. And yes, without further ado, we're going to take a little break. And then after the break, we're going to continue with the podcast with this week's news. Enjoy our sponsors.
Yo, what's up, faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention.
Hey, yo, what's up, faders? Johnny here. You know I love booze and news, but I also love art. So come on down to thespiltinc.com and check my art out. I've got tons of stuff there for you to check out. I've got paintings, I got prints, I got videos. And I tell you what, if you like a painting, I could probably sell it to you. And I tell you what, if I can't sell you that painting, I will definitely sell you a print. I've got prints of all my work. Prints are about 2,000 yen each, about $20. But if you buy two, you get the third one for free. So come on down to thespiltinc.com. Yo, and on top of that, I'm looking for commissioned work. So if there's something that you want me to do, I can make it for you. Just check out my stuff and see if you like my style. And if you like my style, I can definitely paint you anything on canvas, paper, whatever. I've done it all. So come on down to thespiltinc.com. That is THESPILTINK.com. Thespiltinc.com. Proper.
Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, Got Faded Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Faded Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu-Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you at Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete. at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
Okay, and we are back, faders. All right, let me just put my coffee down over here. I know, it's a shame. Got faded Japan. We're drinking coffee. Got healthy Japan. Here we are. Okay, here we go. First story, without further ado. Man arrested for fraud after creating female AI image persona to sell dating advice. Oh my God, I should create an AI image persona to sell Got Fitted Japan t-shirts on Redbubble. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I think this is the beginning of a whole lot of bad things that are going to start happening with AI. I think AI is basically Pandora's box. A lot of people I talk to are afraid that their jobs are going to be finished. A lot of people are afraid that AI is going to take over the world. And a lot of people are afraid that AI is going to become pretty much like the Terminator. So go back and watch Terminator Part 1 and go back to the future to look forward to our future, I guess. Does that make sense? I don't know. Too much coffee. Here we go. In recent years, with the ongoing advancements of new technology, more content creators have been developing online personas to attract and interact with viewers, as seen with the growing number of virtual YouTubers, VTubers, TikTokers, Xers, and other wannabeers. Some may use this technology to create a recognizable mascot character or to separate their real and online identities. Others, lacking self-confidence, may hide behind fictional representations. By the way, faders, I have to come clean. My real name is Leonardo Elvis Musk Gundam III. Okay. However, there are also some people who use AR and AI technology to deceive others. Interesting. I really don't think that it's deceiving people to like change your name or your appearance when you do like a podcast or something like that. Just because, I mean, sometimes people need that alter ego, you know, to boost their confidence, you know, because I mean, a lot of people aren't really confident, you know, and yeah, when they create like an alter ego, it kind of gives them that, I guess maybe that juice to do it. You know, I mean, think about like Bruce Wayne. You know, Bruce Wayne's a businessman. You know, he goes into business meetings and buys up Gotham and opens up Starbucks and stuff. But then he's got Batman, and Batman's like 110% pure confidence and a big ass butt kicker, you know? I was going to say something different, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I think maybe that's it. But anyway, let's go on with this article. I digress. In early 2024, Kaiga Yokote, 33-year-old resident of Moriguchi, Osaka. Oh, Osaka. Aishiteru. I love Osaka. Used AI to design a character so realistic that it could be mistaken for a real woman. Well, faders, that's what AI does, okay? AI is so good that pretty much anything that is digital is probably fake at this point. My voice, my personality, everything about Got Faded Japan at this time could possibly be fake. It could be AI. You don't know. He proceeded to set up a social media account and pose as this woman online, advertising his services to help people become more attractive to the opposite sex. At this stage, while his actions may be dishonest, it's hard to say if they were inherently illegal. He was simply a man using a symbol to conduct his business. The same could be easily said for all people on social media. Myself included. My name's Elvis. By June 2024, the social media page of Yokota's online persona, going by the name of Miru Nanasai, had accumulated approximately 90,000 followers. He offered people, oh God, I'm in the wrong business. Hey, if you need to know how to pick up women or dudes or something, well, actually, don't ask me. I have no idea. I think the answer is money. Hey, if you got money, you can get anything you want. He offered people the chance to become more appealing to the opposite sex by transforming their appearance, personality, and communication skills. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad because I think a lot of people need help with that. Many people were interested in these services, but appointments had to be made by signing up through Line messaging app. However, the lack of responses to comments from interested users and the absence of testimonials led by many to question the legitimacy of the business and even the existence of Miru Nanase. Okay, I'm in this situation, okay? So I organize events, I'm a podcaster, and so on. And the thing is, you get a crazy amount of emails. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not that big. I don't have 90,000 followers or anything like that. But the thing is, it's just like you get emails after emails and messages after messages after messages. I mean, I've got an Apple Watch that basically the battery goes dead at like, as soon as I wake up, I put it on, I'm like, oh, it's dead. You know? So the thing is, it's just like, I understand. It was for this guy, it must have been super overwhelming to answer all these emails. It's not easy. I mean, I don't even know how many emails like a normal person gets, because for me, with my work stuff and with my events and my exhibitions and artists and performers and even friends alone, you know, I mean, Jesus Christ, I get so many messages all the time. And sometimes people send me a message. Oh God, this one artist the other day sent me a message that was like, it was like a foot long. It was like, I mean, my thumb was getting tired. I'm like, I can't scroll anymore. I was like crawling through a desert. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. My eyes are bleeding because I'm looking at the screen. Oh my God. So yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. I feel this guy. All right, moving forward. On December 5th, Yokota was arrested on suspicion of fraud. The allegations state that between April 16th and May 16th, he swindled a total of 1.25 million yen from a 35-year-old man living in Yamato, Takara City, and not a prefecture. The money was paid with the expectation of receiving advice on attracting women and as investment funds for Forex trading. What? That's bizarre. Well, anyway, Yokota has not disputed the transaction, but claims that there were no deception involved. Yeah, I see both sides of this. One guy wants to learn how to pick up chicks and to, I guess, invest in Bitcoin or something. And he didn't get anything for a month. And I'm sure it's because maybe his email got lost in the mountain of emails and texts that this guy got. But yeah, I don't think there's like a lot of intention or poor intention, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, the courts will decide. Good luck, boys. Moving forward. Next story. Here we go. 77-year-old man arrested in Osaka. I used to do. Love that city. For throwing TV's air purifiers from the 8th floor apartment. Oh my God. You think that guy was screaming something like, I'm not going to take it anymore. Rah! Or do you think it was like the opposite of the movie The Jerk? Remember the movie The Jerk at the very end? Steve Martin's walking around in his underwear in his mansion saying, I don't need anybody. I don't need anything except for this ashtray and this fan. I don't need anything. Oh, and my thermos. I need my thermos. I don't need anything. But this guy's the opposite. He's like, I don't need anything. And he throws all that shit out the window. We've all wanted to throw shit out the window at one point in time or another, but don't do that. Here we go. Police in Osaka have arrested a 77-year-old man on suspicion of attempted murder after he threw a TV set and other items from the window of his 8th floor apartment. According to police, Takahiro Hirooka is accused of throwing 2 televisions and 2 air purifiers. He had 2 TVs? Wow, guy's rich. And 2 purifiers from the window of his apartment in Nishinara Ward at around 6:10 a.m. Now that's an odd time to be pissed off unless he's wasted. If he was drinking all night, that's the perfect time to be pissed off. On Friday, this is ridiculous. In an attempt to kill an unspecified number of people walking below. Oh my God, I thought he was just pissed off. So he threw this shit out the window in order to kill somebody. Oh my God. This story just got really dark. Police said Hirooka had admitted to the allegations and quoted him as saying, quote, "I'm frustrated and there is no joy in life. I don't care if they hit a passerby and kill them. Ha!" End quote. Yeah, dude, this guy is a sociopathic killer, psycho killer. Lock him up and throw away the key, please. There were few passerbys at the time and no one was injured. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right. People 1, gravity 0. The apartment building is about 10 meters from the west exit of JR Shin Imiyama Station. A resident of the apartment building called 110 and reported that, quote, "a man is throwing a television from above," end quote. Wow. Kind of reminds me of that line from Lost Boys. Death by stereo. Oh my God. Yeah. Geez, if I found no joy in life, I would probably drink more. No. If I found no joy in life, if I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock and I was like, there's no joy in life, no reason for me to get out of bed, you know what I'd do? I'd buy better beer. I'm like, no more of this crappy domestic shit. I'm going to get international shit from Belgium. Yes, I'm going to start drinking Belgium beer. I bet if you start drinking Belgium beer, life gets good. I mean, look at the Belgians. They always look happy. Even the monks who dedicate their life to their work looks happy because they're drinking Belgium beer. So yes, if you're depressed, I highly recommend a strong dose of Belgium beer. That's what I'm going to do. Moving forward to our next story. 16-year-old boy arrested for robbing convenience store with toy gun. Yeah, okay, all right. So what the fuck? First off, in Japan, it is absolutely, all right, it's not impossible, but it is very, 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 very hard to get a gun in Japan. And Japan is a country where pretty much, I mean, I wouldn't even know how to fathom to get a firearm. It's pretty much a non-issue here, right? So don't worry about guns in Japan. Nobody's got them, right? Except for cops, I guess. Now, another thing is, if somebody did have a gun, it's not going to be a kid that's 16 years old. And I know 16-year-old kids, I don't know 16-year-old kids, but 16-year-old kids are small, they're young, they got a high voice, right? They sound like Mickey Mouse, right? So if a kid's like, "Give me all the money or you're wasted." All right, the gun is fake, and you could probably just go up to the kid, grab him by his head, and throw him down and call the cops. That, or you could take the toy gun out of his hand and crush it in your hand. Although I do have to say, though, that in Japan we do have the airsoft guns, and they look pretty damn realistic. So maybe that's an issue. I mean, shit. If somebody had one of the Japanese style airsoft guns, like let's say a Beretta or a Glock or an AK-47, and if they took that gun and they went to America and they pointed it at me, I would poop my pants. I'm like, take my money, take my phone, whatever you want, my shoes, shit, take my shoes. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I would poop my pants. But in Japan, if somebody points a gun at me, I'm going to like grab it and smash it with my hand. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crush that little toy gun with my fingers. Okay, moving forward. A 16-year-old boy has been arrested in connection on suspicion of robbing a convenience store in Tokyo last month. According to police, the boy, who lives in Edogawa Ward, entered a Family Mart store in the same ward at 3:40 a.m. on November 26 and threatened a male cashier with a model gun, TV Asahi reported. He demanded money and left the store with 112,000 yen in cash, aka $50. But about 10 years ago, that's $1,120. What a dumbass. Robbing a convenience store in your own neighborhood? The guy that works there is like, "Hey, I know you. You're that kid that comes in here all the time and tries to steal bubble gum." All right. Moving forward, there were no customers in the store at the time and the cashier was not hurt. Within an hour of the incident, there were attempt robberies by a boy using the same method at a Lawson store in the Edogawa Ward and a 7-Eleven store in Katsushihika Ward. Police said the boy, who was identified after an analysis of surveillance camera footage at the three stores, has admitted to his involvement in the three incidents and that he used a toy gun. Police said the boy told them he threw the toy gun and the clothes. God, this is written so retarded. Police said the boy told them he threw the toy gun and the clothes he was wearing at the time into a river. He also told police he threw away the stolen money after realizing he might get caught. Well, that is dumb upon stupid, and if you play stupid games, well, you win stupid prizes, and this kid got all of the above. Yeah, geez Louise. I wonder what clothes he was wearing. You think he was dressed as, like, I don't know, we just had Halloween. Halloween was just a couple of months ago. I mean, this guy, he could have been dressed as like a sexy nurse, a Gundam. Let's see, what was popular this year? Joker. I'm sure he was dressed. Oh my God, you think he was dressed as the Joker? He's like, freeze! Give me all the money. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Okay, okay, so this is our last story, faders. Our last story. See, let me find a good one. Here we go. Ha ha. Oh my God. This is the episode of Mayhem. Ex-firefighter arrested over 10 arson incidents says he did it to ease stress. Okay, so I wonder if he got fired for starting a fire. Oh my gosh. Police in Inashiki, Ibaraki Prefecture, have arrested a 42-year-old ex-firefighter on suspicion of arson in 10 incidents. Police said Akira Suzuki is accused of setting fire to 2 vacant wooden houses. Ooh, a warehouse and 7 forest areas on privately owned land, burning a total of 4,700 square meters between January 23rd and August 24th, Sankei Shimbun reported. According to police, Sankei has admitted to the allegation and said he set the fires to relieve stress. I don't get this. I don't get this at all. An ex-firefighter is arrested for setting fires. Oh my God. Hey, don't shit where you eat. That's what they say. Now that means something completely different. Okay, sorry about that. That's wrong. But yeah, this is weird. This is crazy. I mean, this is like an ex-baker who goes into a bakery and destroys all the cookies. This is weird. Isn't this weird? It's the weirdest story yet. Oh my gosh. And arson, gosh. One thing that I don't understand is arson, because the thing is, you set a fire. How does that relieve stress? I mean, campfires and barbecues, I get it. I totally get it. You have a big, badass barbecue. You're there with your friends. You know, you got some meats grilling. You got that smell. You're drinking a cold beer, maybe some nihonshu or shochu and stuff. You're telling stories and jokes. You're having a good old time. I get that. Stress, bye-bye. Sayonara stress. But, like, burning down a house? What the fuck, dude? What kind of satisfaction do you get from that? I mean, this guy's sick. He's sick. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's fire crazy. He's crazy fire. I don't know. I'm losing it. More coffee. Oh my God. Special edition coffee is the best. I highly recommend that you get your coffee from Keldy. Obviously, it has a lot of caffeine and it is flavorful. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't get this guy at all. And the thing is, I mean, burning down houses, you know, I'm from the Detroit area, and yeah, every Devil's Night and sometimes Halloween, fools would go out and burn down houses. And if you go to Detroit, and yeah, it's a good city, there's some good places in Detroit. If you go there and stuff, you're going to see within a matter of time, burnt down houses, and you'll definitely see a lot of vacancy, like a lot of vacant lots. There's a lot of vacant lots. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, especially after living in Japan for so long, you know, where everything's like just so condensed and stuck together. But if you go there, there's all these empty houses and stuff, and burnt down houses, and it's really depressing, and it's really sad. And I really, really just wish that people never started burning down houses. I mean, I get why they did it, and I get why they do it, you know. It's to reduce crime, right? You know, no house, no criminals in the house. Get it? But the thing is, in Japan, the houses here, especially the older houses, are so beautiful. You know, I really, really love the old houses, especially houses that are anywhere from 40 to 60 years old, right? And houses over 60 years old are really hard to come by unless you go to Kyoto, right? So for a guy to burn down these houses, I mean, that's sad. It's really sad. Thank God nobody was hurt, and thank God you guys are listening to Got Faded Japan. Thank you very much. Yes, that's an episode. Once again, I want to thank everybody that's been supporting us on Patreon. If you're interested in supporting the show, please do. Please support the show. It keeps the show running. We've been doing it since 2009, and I'm going to do it for another 10 years or so. So please support the show if you can. I mean, it really helps. We pretty much do it for free. If you want some merch, yeah, we're on Redbubble. If you go to Redbubble and stuff, we've got whatchamacallit, t-shirts, Got Faded Japan t-shirts and hats and cups and pretty much anything and everything that they have on Redbubble, Got Faded Japan is done. Also, my art page, the SPILT Ink. I probably slipped a commercial in there earlier. Check that stuff out. That stuff supports me and my artwork and stuff. And yeah. Thank you so much for listening, Faders. It's great that we've made it to this episode 762, and we're here. We're soon approaching 2025. Yay, humanity! We did it! Woo! Well, we're almost there. Okay, we almost did it. All right, I'm signing off. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Peace.
My little brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure I should do this, man?
We're going freaking! We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Oh, man. I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Ah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.
Hey, faders, remember back in the day we had those crazy little things called CDs? Well, some CDs back in the 1990s had a secret track at the end. So what I'm going to do in homage of the 1990s and of CDs, I am going to play Christmas music for you because you know how much I love Christmas. Here we go. Come on, boys. 2, 3, 4. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day I gave it away. Hey, hey. Oh, hell no. Johnny ain't gonna play like that because actually, faders, I am going to play the anti-Christmas song by one of my favorite local bands here in Tokyo called MARLA. And the name of this track is Strange Love. So without further ado,